Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And on today's video I'll be showing how you can become unstoppable on Online Soccer Manager 2026. We're going to start by sorry, if you're a newbie, we're going to start by creating a new league. So we're going to go to new league and I'm going to read this and just click. Now we're going to go with the Premier League, and we're going to be selecting the club here. Forget about the club that I already been taken or how much you're going to spend to take this club. Just look for a club that has the good players that you can sell so you can make more money. Now we're going to go with Newcastle. Now we're going to sign a contract with Newcastle, and we enter. Now this is Newcastle. The league has already started already, and let me see. We have already played one match and we have one loss. And okay, now if you create a new league actually without the league starting already, you're going to have 3 days of preparation, match preparation. And on this video, I'm going to be share with you everything you need to know, the formation, everything you need to know to succeed, as to win the league and to win the cup and to qualify for the UEFA Champions League in the next season. Now, we are going to click the hamburger menu bar and we are going to go to our squad. Now we are going to be selling all our top rated players that are below 90. So for Tonali, you're just going to click Tonali. We increase. Make sure you don't set them immediately. Make sure you always just drag this slider to the max and you add him to the transfer window. We are going to do that with our top players. We are doing this because we can use a player of 82 and maybe 85 or even 90. We are going to even sell Gimenez, Fabian Schär. We're going to sell him, and Antonio Gordon. Same. So you can sell 4 players. You can put 4 players in the market at once. You can put more than 4 players in the market at once. So once we got a notification of, we can't sell for more than 4 players at once. Now, if we have an notification of us selling the player, we're going to come back and replace the player with another player. Now, let's just go to the transfer window. Let me show you how you're going to be replacing the players that you just sold. Now, you go to the transfer window, and now if you sell Gordon for that money, we can replace him with a player of 90 for now, or with Dembele of 91. Then later on, like 15 days of play or 20 days of play, we can then sell Dembele and we go for a player of 95 or 90 or 97. That is how you easily upgrade your squad to have a bigger squad. Now, one thing I want to tell you is make sure you always check your game when you're starting off, like the first 10 days of play. Make sure you're always online. Like, make sure you check your game like at least 3 times a day, because if you won't check your game at least 3 times a day, the other managers are going to, they always check their games like 2 or 3 times a day, and they are going to be way ahead of you. So make sure you always check your game like 2 or 3 times a day, so you'll be up to their level. Now, secondly, we are going to go to upgrade players. Make sure you always upgrade your players. Now we are going to go to training and you train our players. Now for this, we have an extra universal coach. You can use this goal to unlock. Now we unlock, you have maybe 24 hours to train a player here. Now for training players, we have 8 hours. 8 hours, I think this is 8 hours of training players. There are some times that they can reduce the hours from 8 hours to 2 hours to train your players. Like now, we have just 2. We can train our players for 2 hours. That means after 2 hours, you're going to come back and you upgrade your players. Now we can just upgrade our players. Make sure you always do this, guys, and make sure you always upgrade your top-rated players, so you can stay up to your players and grow faster. And the third method is a specialist. We are going to go back to this hamburger menu bar and we click the specialist. Now, the specialist, we are going to choose the best rated player. For the specialist, we are going to choose the best and the oldest player. to fill this position. Now I think we are going to go to Nick Pope, and for penalty we are going to go with Alexander Ozak because this is the best penalty taker of the team. Free kick we are going to go with the best midfielder. I'm going to choose Gimires for this, and for corner I think Gimires again is best suited for this position. Now we are going to go to our lineup now, and we choose the best formation so we can play. For the YouTube community, they always say, I myself, I use a 4-3-3 formation, and I think this is the best formation on this game. And I will just go into 4-3-3, and I'll be showing how you can line up your players. So this is the 4-4-3 formation. You can just click improve, so you automatically set the players at the right position for you. Now for this 4-3-3 formation, we need 2 center midfielders and 1 defensive midfielder, and we need a right back here. A right winger here. So we are going to put the right winger there, and the left winger, right back and left back. Make sure you always set this for you to know that this is okay. You always come here to match preparation, and when you click there, once you come here, player position, you can see it is not checked. Now if we go back to click, if we click and we go back to player position, we have a player at the wrong spot of the field, and the wrong player is Livramento. We're going to change him and put a left back there. We're going to click and look for a left back. I'm going to go with Luis Hall. Now we have a left back, a right back, 2 central midfield, a defensive midfielder, 2 center backs, and right wing and left wing, then with a center striker. If we go to our bench, make sure your bench is always full, so before you start the match. What we are going to be doing next is for the sponsors. Now we are going to go to the sponsor. We're going to click the hamburger menu bar, and we scroll down to sponsors. Now we have the north stand, south, east, and west stands on the stadium. Make sure you always come, you click, and you set a sponsor deal. Make sure you always choose a sponsor deal, like no to racism. And there are best deals. No to racism is one of the best deals. Make sure you always choose on all the stands, and you confirm. Make sure you always choose the best sponsor. That sometimes when you're choosing, you have to watch ads to choose them. You can just watch the ads and you choose them. Now, so this is the ways of you to easily make money on this game. Now, the next thing you're going to be doing is going to the stadium, and make sure you always upgrade your training. The more you upgrade your training ground, the more your players develop faster. The more you upgrade your pitch, the more home advantage you have, and the more you upgrade your capacity, the more money you make from home matches. So make sure you always come after 18 hours, you upgrade this, and you always check that. There are other things like doctor, lawyers, like when your players have red cards, you can come here to court and you settle a dispute. Or when your players have an injury, you can come here to the doctor, and they can reduce the amount of match that he's going to wait for. So if you follow everything I just explained on this video, you are going to be the best, one of the best managers on Online Soccer Manager 2020. I hope you did learn something on this tutorial. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and see you again on the next one. Bye bye guys.